Okay, hi, this is Miss Regina at Regina Studios. I'm going to start this elephant, and I'm doing so today with watercolor. And I'm going and getting my guy all wet with watercolor. I'm going to add a little bit of color, a little bit of brown, water it down. That's the color I'm starting with. I'm going to add a little bit of orange to that. And I just want to lay in a real light layer of this color. Basically, I'm getting my paper wet, and I made it colored. I made it a colored wash so that you can see where I'm putting down the water. And it's okay, I'm still wet on wet. This is going to dry a lot lighter. In watercolor, you need to remember that we start with lights, not with our darks. So it would be a matter of building up a lot of colors here. So for instance, I'm going to say, okay, bam, my first layer's done. Let me grab this here. I just realized I left the TV on, not a good thing. This is kind of, I don't want this too awfully wet. I'm going to look for areas where it's a little more dry. Oh, I missed a spot here. I wish I could turn this off and catch right back up where I was. Because I want to go turn that TV off. Oh well, now I'm going to start adding some of my darker colors that I see here. I'm going to go with a little more brown, a little more orange. This time, more pigment. That means I'm picking up more color, adding less water. And I'm going to drop in some darker colors here as I see them above. Because this is a wet on wet, this should kind of spread out a little bit too. It's darker right in here, darker in here, it's darker right next to this ball. See these edges right here? Because I'm banking on, I'm hoping this happens, that since I had my my paper wet, it's going to travel over. Let me give it a little bit of help. I'll give it a little bit of help here. Okay, so this is a lot of fun. I'm going to go around the eye with some shadow colors. Anytime I see a hard line like this, I want to try to soften it. And all I have to do is go beside it with water. That should work for me. Just water in the brush is what I mean. Now I'm going to go into some of my darker. I'm going to get here a little bit quicker on this painting so that it can be a real short video that I show you tomorrow. Now I'm going to use black. to darken colors. I don't want it to be too dark though. Going into these areas here, that's too dark. Way too dark. I'm going to pick up some of that. And we have one thing elephants have are lots and lots of wrinkles. So we're going to try to get him wrinkly wherever we can. I added 8 wrinkles here. I added a few over there. And let me go, please. Yeah, there's my black the way I want it. I didn't want it too dark. I've made cookies today. I wish I could say that's what our snack is tomorrow. So continue to do this. Make sure you look at that picture that I provided for the elephant that's in color. I'm building up to my darks now. Picking up some, I'd had too much color down. Now I'm going to go right beside here and add a shadow line on the ball. I would continue to build this up. Let me go up here, put a shadow line underneath. And let me color the eye. I can even start to fill in some of these octagons on the soccer ball this elephant is playing with. This is a baby elephant in Africa. I took this picture off of the internet. It was from a photograph of an elephant playing with these big, huge soccer balls they had for them. And it was so much fun to watch. That's where this reference photo come from. It wasn't another painting. What it was an actual photo of an elephant. Okay, my last little rectangle. I'm going to end that here, and I've got a TV going and a timer going. Well, isn't that special? Oh, I have to stop right now. I would continue to build up my colors. I would make sure I leave in some of my areas of light. Make a shadow line here at the bottom. Let me do that real quick. Something like that. Alrighty? So now it's your turn. Ciao.